An Island Forged, The Dawn of England, written by Simon Schama, England. A small island nation, yet its story echoes across centuries. This land, with its rolling hills and misty moors, has been a silent witness to the rise and fall of civilizations, the clash of cultures, and the birth of a nation that would go on to shape the world. From ancient times, this land has been shaped by waves of settlers, ambitious rulers, and pivotal events. Each wave brought with it new customs, languages, and ways of life, layering the cultural tapestry of what would become England. Our journey begins long before the name England even existed. Imagine a time when the land was a vast expanse of dense forests and rolling hills, untouched by the hands of modern civilization. Picture a land of dense forests and rolling hills. This is where the earliest inhabitants, the Celts, lived. They were a people deeply connected to the natural world around them, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the earth and the changing seasons. This is where the earliest inhabitants, the Celts, lived. Their settlements were small, scattered across the landscape, each one a testament to their resilience and adaptability. They were a people connected to nature, their beliefs woven into the very landscape. The Celts worshipped the natural world, seeing spirits in the trees, rivers, and stones. Their rituals and ceremonies were held in sacred groves, places where they believed the divine and the mortal worlds intersected. The Romans, with their legions and their laws, arrived in the 1st century AD. They came as conquerors, bringing with them the might of the Roman Empire and a vision of order and civilization. They brought order and infrastructure, building roads and cities that would leave their mark. The Roman roads, straight and true, cut through the wild landscape, connecting distant parts of the island and facilitating trade and communication. However, their rule did not last forever. The Roman Empire, vast and powerful, began to weaken under the weight of its own ambitions and external pressures. When the Roman Empire weakened, they withdrew, leaving a power vacuum that would soon be filled. The departure of the Romans marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in the island's history, one that would see the rise of new powers and the forging of a new identity. The Anglo-Saxon Tapestry, weaving a new identity. This is a story of transformation, of how a land once dominated by Roman rule began to forge a new path, a new identity, through the threads of time and the hands of its new inhabitants. With the Romans gone, new arrivals began to shape the destiny of the island. The departure of the Romans left a power vacuum, a void that beckoned to be filled. Into this void stepped the Anglo-Saxons, bringing with them a wave of change that would ripple through the centuries. From across the North Sea came the Angles, the Saxons, and the Jutes, Germanic tribes seeking new lands. They arrived on the shores of England, driven by the promise of fertile lands and new opportunities. Their journey was not just a physical one, but a cultural odyssey that would redefine the island's future. These Anglo-Saxons, as they became known, established kingdoms. Each kingdom was a beacon of their heritage, a testament to their resilience and ambition. From Northumbria to Wessex, these realms were the building blocks of a new societal structure. They brought their own languages, customs, and beliefs. Their artifacts tell stories of a rich cultural tapestry, woven with threads of pagan rituals, warrior ethos, and communal living. These elements would blend and evolve, creating a unique Anglo-Saxon identity. Over time, these different groups began to merge, laying the foundation for a new English identity. The merging was not always peaceful, but through alliances, marriages, and shared struggles, a sense of unity began to emerge. This was the crucible in which the English identity was forged. This period, from the 5th to the 11th centuries, was a time of both conflict and cultural flourishing. Wars and skirmishes were frequent, as kingdoms vied for dominance. Yet, amidst the turmoil, there was also a blossoming of culture, with advancements in art, literature, and governance. Christianity took root, brought by missionaries like St. Augustine. The arrival of Christianity marked a significant shift, introducing new religious practices and beliefs. It was a catalyst for change, influencing every aspect of Anglo-Saxon life. Monasteries became centers of learning, preserving knowledge and fostering art. These sanctuaries of scholarship were the heart of intellectual life, where ancient texts were copied and new ideas were born. They played a crucial role in the cultural and spiritual life of the Anglo-Saxons. The Anglo-Saxon period laid the groundwork for the England to come. Their legacy is etched into the very fabric of the nation, from its language to its legal systems. The echoes of their influence can still be felt today, a testament to their enduring impact on English history. 1066, the year that remade England. The year 1066 is etched into English history. It marked a turning point, the end of one era and the dawn of another. In that fateful year, England faced invasion from across the English Channel. William, Duke of Normandy, laid claim to the English throne. He was a fierce warrior, known to history as William the Conqueror. The Battle of Hastings, fought on October 14, 1066, decided the fate of England. King Harold Godwinson, the last Anglo-Saxon king, fought bravely, but fell in battle. William's victory was decisive. England now had a Norman king. The Norman gripped castles and kings. William the Conqueror's victory at the Battle of Hastings in 1066 ushered in a new era for England, one that would see the landscape, culture, and society of the country transformed in profound ways. The Normans were a powerful force, and their influence was swift and profound. They imposed their language, their laws, and their customs on their newly conquered land. The Normans brought with them a new administrative system, which included the introduction of the Domesday Book, a comprehensive survey of England's lands and resources. One of the most enduring symbols of Norman rule was the castle. These imposing fortresses, built strategically across the country, served as both strongholds and symbols of Norman might. Castles like the Tower of London and Windsor Castle not only provided military defense, but also acted as administrative centers and residences for the Norman elite. The construction of these castles often required the labor of the local population, further cementing Norman control over the land. The Norman conquest had a lasting impact on English society. It brought about a new social order, with a feudal system binding lords and vassals. This system created a hierarchy where the king granted land to his most loyal followers, who in turn provided military service and protection. This feudal structure reshaped the social fabric of England, creating a clear division between the ruling Norman elite and the subjugated Anglo-Saxon populace. The language itself underwent a transformation, as Norman French blended with Anglo-Saxon, eventually giving rise to the English we speak today. This linguistic fusion enriched the English vocabulary, introducing many words related to law, governance, art, and cuisine. The influence of Norman French can still be seen in modern English, with many words of French origin becoming an integral part of the language. The cultural and linguistic legacy of the Normans continues to shape England to this day, a testament to the enduring impact of their conquest. Through Tudor eyes, a kingdom transformed. Centuries passed, and England continued to evolve. By the late 15th century, a new dynasty emerged, the Tudors. Their reign, spanning over a century, would witness a period of dramatic change and upheaval, transforming England from a medieval kingdom into a major European power. The Tudor period was a time of religious turmoil, political intrigue, and artistic flowering. It saw the rise of Renaissance ideas and the beginnings of England's global exploration. At the heart of this transformative era were some of England's most iconic monarchs. Henry VIII, the king who broke with Rome. No Tudor monarch is more famous or infamous than Henry VIII. He was a king of contradictions, a devout Catholic who broke with the Pope, a ruthless ruler who presided over a golden age of art and culture. Henry's desire for a male heir led him to seek an annulment from his first wife, Catherine of Aragon. When the Pope refused, Henry took the drastic step of breaking with the Roman Catholic Church and establishing the Church of England, with himself as its supreme head. This act of defiance had seismic consequences, forever altering the religious landscape of England. Elizabeth I, Henry VIII's daughter, inherited her father's strength and cunning. She was a shrewd ruler, a skilled diplomat, and a generous patron of the arts. Her reign, known as the Elizabethan era, is often considered a golden age in English history, marked by prosperity and cultural growth. Under Elizabeth's rule, England flourished. She defeated the Spanish Armada, securing England's naval dominance and ensuring its safety. She encouraged exploration, setting the stage for England's future colonial expansion and global influence. Her reign also witnessed a blossoming of literature and theater, with playwrights like William Shakespeare captivating audiences and leaving a lasting legacy. The seeds of empire sown during the Tudor era grew steadily in the centuries that followed. Driven by trade, ambition, and a belief in their own superiority, the English ventured across the globe. They established colonies in North America, the Caribbean, and India, creating an empire upon which the sun never set. The British Empire, for all its complexities and contradictions, left an indelible mark on the world. It spread the English language, legal systems, and cultural values far and wide. It also brought about exploitation, conflict, and the subjugation of countless people. The legacy of empire remains a subject of intense debate and scrutiny. Today, England stands at a crossroads of history. No longer a global empire, it is a modern nation grappling with its past and shaping its future. The echoes of its history are everywhere, from the ancient stones of Stonehenge to the bustling streets of London. England's story is one of resilience, transformation, and enduring influence. It is a story of kings and queens, of conquerors and explorers, of artists and revolutionaries. It is a story that continues to unfold, shaped by the countless individuals who call this island nation home. From the arrival of the Celts to the rise and fall of the British Empire, England's journey has been marked by moments of great triumph and profound change. The legacy of this small island nation is woven into the fabric of global history. Its language, its laws, its literature, and its ideas have left an enduring impact on the world. As we reflect on the legacy of the Isles, we are reminded that history is not merely a collection of dates and events. It is a tapestry woven from the lives and actions of countless individuals. It is a story that continues to shape our present and influence our future.